Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to episode 4 of the Schizo story called These Streets Ain't Nice. And what do you mean by that, Schizo? These streets ain't nice. Well, if you're from the streets, you know what I'm talking about. These streets ain't nice, man. Now you're not gonna walk down the street and you're gonna look at the streets and the streets are gonna be like, oh, you're fucking ugly, unless you're schizophrenic or something. You know what I'm saying? But nah, these streets ain't nice. And what I mean by that is, if you're from the streets, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And on today's episode 4. I'm going to be talking about the streets, man. And I'm going to be talking about some real life stories. Or not real life stories. I'll let y'all decide that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to incriminate myself. But anyways, just talking about the streets. Imagine if I just started the episode off like that movie Don't Be a Menace with the Wayans brothers. Like, yo, I'm here to tell you about the streets. And then boom, someone just blows my head off. And then they take over the episode. And then they finish the episode. Nah, I ain't going to do nothing crazy like that. But I'm just going to talk about the streets, man. And the number one thing in the streets is betrayal. Betrayal is a big thing and a serious thing in the streets, man. Like, that's my number one thing, man. You got to watch out, man. You got to watch out who you have around you. Betrayal is a very big thing in the streets, and it's dangerous, man. That shit can get you killed. You know what I'm saying? You think you got your friend right next to you, like, hey, buddy, can you take this knife out of my back for me? And, he goes to take the knife out. Next thing you know, you got another knife in there. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's another knife. Like, you know what I'm saying? These streets ain't nice, man. Like, and I'm going to tell you guys a story. You guys can decide whether it's true or not. Because, allegedly, I knew this kid. And I knew this kid from way back in the day. And he betrayed me. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang out with him a little bit like that. And I'm the type, like, my ideology is, if you betray me, if you speak about me badly, like I look at that as a form of betrayal. Like, you're talking shit when I'm not there. I hear other people saying you're talking shit, and I know it's true. You owe me money, So long story short, this kid allegedly owes me money, talking shit behind my back, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, I robbed his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, allegedly, it might have happened, might have not have happened. I got my girl driving, right? She's driving in the passenger seat. We go to pick this kid up, right? Pick the kid up, have him in the back seat, whatever. He thinks shit's sweet. He thinks we're just gonna go. He thinks we're just gonna chill. He thinks, you think shit's the same, huh? You think I don't know that you betray me, right? You think I don't know that you've been talking. You don't think I don't know that? Oh, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening, buddy, right? So, next story short, he got a bunch of work on him, allegedly. He got a bunch of money on him, work on him, whatever. Long story short, it may have happened, maybe not. I'm robbing the motherfucker. Yo, give me your shit. What? Give me your fucking shit, bro. This shit ain't a game no more. I know this is a comedy show, but this shit ain't a game no more. You know what I'm saying? And allegedly, I had to show him I mean business because he thought this shit was a joke. He's like, I'm only going to give you half. Oh, you're going to give me half? Take my little, sing. Put that shit in his... Hey, you gonna give me half now, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, right? So, had to show the motherfucker I mean business. He's like, come on, Schizo. I've known you for years, man. Like, da-da-da-da-da. Like, yo, come on. Yo, now it's come on, right? Now that I got your life in my hands, now it's, come on, Schizo. Come on, bro. Why you doing this to me? Why? I know what I did to you, but I'm acting like I didn't do shit to you, right? And I'll say, you know what? It's a cold world, motherfucker. It's a cold world, bro. Like, I know, like, you know what I'm saying? I know what you did. I know what the fuck's been going on. And now, that's your ass, man. That's your fucking ass, right? It was a blizzard out, right? So he's like, yo, can you drive me back home? He's like, can you drive me back home? He's like, it's a blizzard, man. Like, I said, what? I'm going to drive you back home so you could yell for help and, scream and get help? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Let him out real quick. Poor kid had to walk home in a blizzard, man, These streets ain't nice. You know what I'm saying? And I learned years ago, it's survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as I realized my own family will do you like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now I can look back and actually laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can look back and laugh at how fucked up life is. Like, that's like a real skill right there. They don't tell you about that. Like, if you can, it's all about perspective. If you can look back and laugh, if you can look back and actually laugh, like I can, because I just think, yo, it's fucking fucking funny, bro. It's hilarious, right? So I look back and laugh, because my mother was fucking on a whole nother level. Like, everyone's probably like, oh, my family's crazy. Nah, you haven't seen crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my mother gave a fuck was, you better not be bringing no shit back to my house. Meaning, like, you better not be bringing no heat back to my house. That's all she cared about, bro. Like, don't bring no heat back to my house. Like, I'm running from the police. I allegedly got drugs, guns, whatever. I'm running up in there. All she gives a fuck about, you better not be bringing no heat back to my house, motherfucker. You better not be bringing no shit like that. She told me to go out the back. Word, my mother would move on me, bro. Some more shit. Like, she'd be like, you better run out the back, motherfucker. I got the police running after me, almost about to get up to the door. I'm like, yo, come on, ma. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, let me just drop some shit off. You know what I'm saying? And then I just, you know what I'm saying, I throw it like a gram of coke. Here, all right, you can stay, motherfucker. You can stay. I'll tell the cops you're not here. You know what I'm saying? She just wanted a gram. You know what I'm saying? Poor Mama Dukes just wanted a gram. I was like, hey, Ma, just take a gram of coke. You'll be all right. All right. You know what I'm saying? But looking back on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, these streets is crazy, bro. Like, we all need an escape. We all need to have an escape, a coping strategy, an escape from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, my escape is, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people got to escape. They got drugs, alcohol, bitches. I'm not a judge, man. Like, I done seen it all, been it all. But my escape, I like going to the beach and going to the mall and seeing some BBLs. That's my version of going to the zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to the zoo, what the fuck am I going to go to the zoo for? I don't want to see no zebras or fucking lions. I'm trying to see a BBL. I'm trying to see that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see a BBL in its natural habitat. You feel me? Like, that's my version of going to the zoo, going to see some BBLs. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But on a real note, I know this is a comedy, but then again, like I said, these streets ain't nice. And you know how many friends are dead? Like, all my friends are dead, So, yo, when that song came out by Lil Uzi Vert, All My Friends Are Dead, pushed me to I was like, hey, all my friends are dead. Yo, turn that up, man. All my friends are dead. That was a jam, bro, because all my friends are dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always thought I was a nice guy, too. Like, I thought I was a nice guy until you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nice, generous, reasonable guy until you fuck with me. And then next thing you know, you got a nice, shiny, object sticking out of your fucking kidneys. You know what I'm saying? It like, or poking in you. You know what I'm saying? Like that time I had I fucked this guy's wife with a glow-in-the-dark condom. You know what I'm saying? Like, she went to this talent show. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that bitch was for the streets, man. Like, I know he's not too happy about it, but that bitch was for the streets. And the rest of the gang done participated too. You know what I'm saying? But, Ray J, I hit it first. You know what I'm saying? Like, she went to this talent show, man. Had the glow-in-the-dark condom. Woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking strobe lights in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch had a fucking stripper pole. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, these streets ain't nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, that man learned a valuable lesson. You shouldn't have wifed that bitch. She's for the streets. And these streets ain't nice, my man. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the main things. If you're from the streets, that's one of the main things that gets dudes killed. Bitches. Bitches from the hood are dangerous, bro. And if you're from the streets, you know how dangerous they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're with a street bitch and you piss her off, if you do anything she don't like, you better abandon shit, my guy. You better get as far away as you can. Because that bitch will get you assassinated quicker than Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, and every poor man in the world that thought he was something until he had a bullet tickle in the back of his brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, me and my friends we used to play kids games and shit. But our kids game was like, yo, let's see who can master the art of violence. And me, Schizo, that's my nickname everyone gave me. Me as a white boy, I had a lot to prove. So you're probably wondering, yo, Schizo, how did you prove that? How did you prove that you mastered the art of violence? Well, let me tell you. Real fucking easy. I used bats, bricks, glass, any sharp object or solid object I could use to cause severe violence to people. You know what I'm saying? And that's how, motherfucker. That's how. That's how I prove myself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I prove, like, oh, this white boy has mastered the art of violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Like, damn, they got the art of war. I'm gonna make my spinoff called the Art of Violence book. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I said, man, these streets ain't nice, man. And episode 4, these streets ain't nice. I mean, I could go on, man, but it's just, I just want to end this off with saying that a lot of people, man, lose their lives to the streets, and that's not funny. You know, my whole point and my whole plan to do this comedy show is to bring light to topics and things that people don't really laugh about. They don't really, you know, but that's, I think that can change, man. I think that can change if we change our perspectives. You know, we can laugh about fucked up shit that happened. Like, yo, you know what? That was fucked up. You know, like that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, laugh about it. Who cares? Because if we're laughing about it, we're not killing each other, or we're not, you know, dying, or, you know what I'm saying? Or just crazy shit ain't happening. But it's the hood. There's always going to be some crazy shit happening, man. But okay, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. And I just want to say I'm sorry for, I haven't been able to drop an episode in, like, for the past 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I've been awfully busy, been trying to get this money, trying to level up in my life, man. So everyone that's been patient with me, man, and still supportive, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of people that watch, you know, a lot of people that watch but don't want to subscribe, and they want to act like they're not watching. And it's okay, man. I understand, man. I understand how that is. But just know I support you, man. I support you guys. And if you guys ever have anything you're passionate about, you do comedy, you do a podcast, you do anything like that, send it to me, please. Send it to me, please, so I can look at it. You do music, I'm all for that. Especially I can hear it in the way you talk, in the way you know, your words. I can hear if you're actually passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? Because being from the streets, we don't have a lot of opportunities, man. We don't have a lot of things we can do. It's like if you're born with no talent, you're at a disadvantage, man. Like, luckily, I was born with, you know, I was able to write lyrics. You know, I was talented with music writing. I was talented with poetry. I was talented with a lot of things. But it's like, it didn't just happen. I had to, like, you know, perfect my craft, and I do a lot of music. I still write a lot of music and stuff like that. If you ever want to hear some of my music, let me know. I'll send it to you. And like I said, man, if you got something that you're passionate about too, make sure you send that to me, man. And all right, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button too, like, share, all that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for watching, man. This is the Schizo Story, episode 4. And that about sums it up for These Streets Ain't Nice, man. I'll see you next time on the next episode. Peace.